and I miss you, and I need you, and I miss you.
Well, YouTube. Told y'all I would come to Tierlist. Wait. Oh, y'all been waiting? My bad, I kept y'all waiting. But you know what? It's fine. Why? Because I'm here. Plus Ultra. Alright. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go ahead and get into it. Like I said, how y'all doing today? Doing fine, you know what I'm saying? Had a nice 4th of July. Hope y'all had a good 4th of July. Put the headset on. You feel me? Today we making the tier list on the beta. You know what I'm saying? Just want to give y'all my thoughts on the characters in the beta and stuff like that. But we just gonna head into it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Oh, hit it. Boom. All right. So I'm only doing 5 tiers. I probably ain't gonna put too many people in C tier. And one of the tiers that don't know enough, you know what I'm saying? Cause I did play the beta, but I missed a couple of days, and then we had that day where they had the server down for like a lot of hours, right? So let's just get straight into it. So first up, we got All Might. See, like, All Might was interesting to me. See, like, he was really good. He had great mobility for a character. He had really good mobility. He had the projectile. I don't know what move that was. Like, is that a move that he has, like, in the show? I've never seen it before. Maybe in the manga. My boy Toshinori. But, watch this. It's lowercase. Alright. So, but he seemed like he kind of got bullied. It seemed like once he used the jump, he was like kind of easy to take down. He didn't seem like you had a real problem versus him, but he was a solid pick. So I'm just gonna put him in A tier for now. Next up, my boy Kachin. My boy Bakugo. He's an interesting pick. At first, I really didn't see the hype around Bakugo, and then I started seeing more people play it. I had a couple on my team that played, and he was really pretty decent, honestly. And I think that he's definitely gonna increase in like how good it is when PC and all the other consoles and platforms drop on the release in fall. And he's gonna be insane. Like his ability that hit you really hard. And yeah, he has really insane mobility and stuff like that with the little thing, I forgot what they call when he be blasting his hands. I never really got into like knowing the exact names and moves and stuff like that. But his bomb is really good. Offense when you're fighting like a full team. It don't do a lot of damage, but 70 damage is pretty good if it's doing it to more than one person, you know. Next up is Kendo. Now Kendo might actually be my first C tier character, and the reason why I say this is because Kendo seemed like she's a really good character. Don't get me wrong. None of these characters were bad characters, but she was like a step away from most of these characters. She already lacked the ability for mobility and stuff like that, but it seems like not only that, but she seems to have trouble like with consistency and stuff like that. And then her special action, picking people up and throwing it. I tried Kendo out myself and I had fun, but like it seemed like her special action was like too slow, and I feel like why not allow her to pick up both teammates and stuff like that. Her shield was a little too small in my opinion. I did like the fact that your teammates can attack out the shield. I feel like the shield needs more durability. It's a couple things they should add to help Kendo get stronger. She's a character that's like really well made, but and with a couple of buffs she can be like easily A tier, you know. Now Probably the only characters that's going into I don't know enough. Cementos. I seen a couple of clips the other day of him building stuff and stuff like that. But I just don't. I just haven't seen enough from Cementos to actually place him in the tier. I heard some people say that he's good. I had some people say that he wasn't as good. Hold up, let me do something real quick. All right, that he wasn't as good, and I'm really not gonna go to miss opinions, but I feel like he can be creative. He probably is gonna be like a friend of mine said. It's probably gonna be like the Steve of Ultra Rumble when people finally find out how to use him and stuff like that. But next thing we going up is Dobby. Dobby was an S tier character, easily. His ability to place traps down with the blue flames. I'm pretty sure that was where you see like the flame disappearing and reappearing out of nowhere. And if you run into it, you get hit. And he didn't have to be around. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all Dobby mains. But you didn't have to. The Dobby didn't have to be around his trap for it to still activate or anything like that. And his fireballs were able to home in on you, if I'm not mistaken. And then being able to put a veil of fire around him when he got down was really crucial. Dobby was able to get picked up quite a few times off of that and stuff like that. But Dobby was just really insane. That he lacked mobility too, but the rest of his moveset made him really good. Unlike how Kendo moveset was. But it's gonna be interesting to see how Dobby stands for the long run. Deku, the All Might Prodigy. I'm pretty sure Black Whip is his little grappler that he has, right? Deku is interesting. Deku is kind of similar to Kachan in the way where he hits for a lot. His little is it Air Patrol? What is it called? Air Thrust. I forgot exactly what it's called. But when he uses that, it hits for a lot. It's like sniping. Hits you for mad damage, like how Bakugo does. And he has a grappler, which is pretty cool. He adds to his mobility the black whip. And don't spoil me because I haven't seen season 6, y'all. I mean season 5. I'm like a couple of episodes into season 5, so I don't know a lot about the show. Well, I do know a lot about the show, but I don't know as much as y'all know because y'all probably reading the manga too. That but yeah, the Black Whip. I'm at the part where he can barely use it. Where he tried to use it at the thing, and then on the little green came out, and he was talking to Endeavor about it, and yeah, but the Black Whip adds to his mobility, gives him a little mobility. He's gonna be another character that's gonna be interesting to see. He probably move up a slot after it drops on all platform. Denki. It's kind of interesting because Denki was one of those characters like it depended on the person that was using him. The electro field, being able to put up a field and kind of like I'm not sure exactly what it did, but correct me if I'm wrong, it blocked out attacks and stuff like that, and if you enter it knocks you back, right? And then him having the little beams, he was pretty interesting to watch, bro. I feel like the right person haven't grabbed him yet. That's the reason why we didn't see a lot, because I honestly want to put him in A tier, but he's also kind of a character I don't know a lot of about. It's interesting. I'm gonna put him in B tier for now. He's pretty good. But like I said, depending on the person who was using him. I didn't really have much trouble from Dinkies that I fought against, but it's gonna be interesting. I want to actually play Dinky when it fully released. Sue is a S tier character. Now Sue was one of my mains. She was actually the first person I picked up and played when I got on the game. Her special actually makes her crucial in the team setting, being able to automatically pick up, bring them to safety, and revive them. Is really good in a team setting, especially this 3-on-3. Picking up a teammate and getting them back into the fight really quickly is gonna be a skill that's gonna forever make her a really decent character. throughout the other characters being made. It's kind of hard to beat that. She's like the lifeline of the game, and then her being able to basically conceal her presence and move around. Her mobility is probably the most. She's probably the most mobile character in the game, and being able to like scout and stuff like that, being invisible, even though you can still see her invisibility when she's walking around. It'd be like a little. You'll see like a little blur, like kind of like a invisible person colored in a little bit, but colored in with clear colors. I don't know, but you'll be able to see it if you really look at it. If she's close by, but it was really really good. I really like Sue. Sue was also, if I'm not mistaken, was top 3 most win rates out of the closed beta. It just shows. And then I think before that, the testing that they had, she was number 1. Sue is really really good. So she's gonna continue to be good. I don't see them nerfing her. She's like the perfect definition of a character. Her and Ochako, in my opinion. Now we have Tenya. Honestly, I want to put him in a tier by himself, but he's not unbeatable. I feel like Dabi gave him a run for his money, kind of like. But Tenya was really, really good. Like, I was watching some people play Tenya today on a video, and he was his first time playing Tenya. He was just boom, boom, boom. Rocificu. I think to make Tenya a little less busted, I feel like he shouldn't be able to casually just run up walls like how Sue does, since it's actually her special action. He can just run up walls. He can do it. It's not his special action. His special action is, I'm pretty sure, is he get to pick up people and run away with them. I think he got a second special action too. But also, I feel like if they make him a little less broken, they need to give him more downtime, like time when he's like, he run out of gas to like actually fuel himself to run, and where people would actually think about using his skill. Right now it's just tap 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 tap, kick kick kick. He has like 5 dash ups, and it's crazy because I watch a dude like get out of the way and get away from somebody real fast, and then when he gets on the ground he can just boost himself and keep running. It's like, he's really really good though. He's actually a really fun character to CB played and stuff like that. He's definitely getting nerfed. So all y'all Tenya mains, I hope y'all had fun in open beta. But he's a character that even after he gets nerfed, he's still gonna be pretty busted. But we're gonna be able to still look back and be like, oh, he was even more busted than Mr. Compress. I feel like he was really really good. I'm gonna put him in B tier. He's like a B plus, A minus character. I feel like he was really really good. Being able to pocket your teammate and take them to safety. I'm pretty sure you was able to pick them up when they was down too, right? If so, then that makes him pretty broken. Then his teleportation, he has crazy movement in my opinion. He was kind of insane, bro. Like, even fighting him was kind of annoying at times. But yeah, don't really have much to say about him because I didn't see a lot of his gameplay, but I seen enough to like get a kind of clear picture. Somebody's gonna like take Mr. Compress, if not already. If they already have, send me a video, I'll watch them. You know what I'm saying? And I'll comment back to you how I felt about the video. But Mr. Compress, the right person pick him up and they're gonna be deadly with him. He's gonna be crazy in tournament settings, by the way. When they start doing tournaments for this game, he's gonna be crazy. Mr. Compress is gonna be crazy. Mount Lady. Now, Mount Lady is a character that was really really good. I almost want to put her in S. Like, she's like an A plus. She's like an AA plus. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was really decent. The only thing that made her to where she's not S plus is the fact that her movement kind of demobilized her. But she didn't need movement. She turned big and she just do everything. Her projectiles became bigger. The slide kick took up a lot of space, did a lot of damage, especially in the last circle. Mount Lady was going to do major damage because that stomp had such a wide range. She's not a character that I think that needs to be nerfed though. She's pretty good. She's another definition of a perfect character. that's there. I think Kendo's also a perfect character too. I know I keep on going at Kendo, but she's a perfect character. She just need to be buff some, and she's gonna be like here, like in the middle, like B plus, A minus. But any one of these characters can easily be S. These right here, but Kendo is pretty good. I meant Mount Lady. Mount Lady is really good, especially in circle. I love to have Mount Lady on my team. You know what I'm saying? You really benefit from it. Now, Ochaku Uraraka. I'm not biased, y'all, but she's going to S. She's going to S. I feel like she's just as good as Sue. She's just as good as Sue, right? The simple fact that the only reason people value Sue over Ochaku is because her special action benefits the team more than Ochaku. Like, she could pick up a person. Ochaku makes you floaty, and like her movement becomes like insane. Now, matter of fact, I probably think that she's probably the most agile character in the game, and being able to set up traps where you can put you can do basically what she did versus Bakugo in the sports festival. When she fought Bakugo, she tried to beat him. When she put all this stuff up in the air and then dropped it, it's a really good skill. I feel like they need to widen the radius a little bit so it can be more effective. But you can also, if you hit somebody with the skill, they also float and fall. And her having access to a grappler, she was just really good in a lot of settings. In circles where the circle is pretty small, being able to move around and stuff like that. Was pretty good. And that little, like I said, the stuff that she can pick up and down because they can't really dodge unless they go into zone, take damage. But Ochaku is really good. She has some of the same stuff as Sue, where she can go and she can scout around and find enemies and stuff like that, safe areas to go, pick up enemy cards. Not enemies cards, her teammates cards, Red's cards, and then find Red's cards and Red's her teammates. She's pretty good. Like, she's like an example of another perfect character. Shiggy, my last S tier character for this tier list, right? Shiggy is like insane, and I had a teammate Shiggy, and she was like crazy insane with Shiggy. Like Kyrie was like really insane. She showed that Shiggy has some little text and stuff. I remember she jumped off the thing and she turned around and then hit a backflip so she could land on the thing when she was on 0 HP, which I was just watching not too long ago. Shiggy does like mad damage if he ever gets a hold of you, especially if he grabs you. It's like crazy. He can grab you and his teammates can just be hitting you, if I'm not mistaken. And then he can place the little decay radius around, and it does like mad damage. And it's like a good area, especially as you get to level it up and stuff like that. He's really good though. Like, I enjoy watching Shiggy play. He's probably like one of my favorite characters to watch like gameplay of. And I just feel like he's really good. They probably definitely gonna give him a damage nerf. He does a lot of damage. Todoroki. Hey y'all Shoto fans, leave me alone. Put him in B tier. He was decent. His Q didn't even like really matter. Like, his Q didn't matter, honestly. Not his Q, but his triangle didn't matter. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but like, let me do some research. Shoto's. Yeah, his Q was the flamethrower. I was pretty sure that was it, but I wasn't sure. But like the flamethrower, it just wasn't big enough in my opinion. His ice slide was very punishable, and the ice wall was pretty good. I actually like that. Team setting, you could probably get some heals off of it, and then it frees opponents if it's in the if they're in the like midst of it. I think his ice slide does it too, but you can knock him off of it, and he takes mad damage from trying to ice slide. So like, it's worse than Frost Allergy from Spellbreak if you ever play Spellbreak. But I feel like they need to buff it. Maybe like he has reduced like damage when he's sliding on ice and stuff like that. His special action needs to be buffed. He just needs to be buffed. He's not a bad character. He just needs to be buffed. he wasn't strong enough. And then we have Toga. Toga's an A tier character. Okay, so Toga is like she's decent. Like her daggers were like it does crazy amount of damage and they come real fast. And she has like the dashing where she dashes while like trying to slash people with the dagger. It's pretty like she's pretty insane. She does damage really fast for like for speed. What they call them? What they call them? The movement. I forgot what they call them. Oh, rapid class. So the rapid class. So for the rapid class, she did like mad damage really fast, and then being able to like take people's powers and like change into them, like being able to adapt to the scene. I feel like that what makes her like being in the B tier to the A tier, cause like she could take people's powers and she could kind of change the whole field. Like I had a Toga on my team that she ended up beating people in a 2v1 because she took Shigaraki's powers and she just started dominating like boom 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 boom. It's almost like she has 2 lives, you know. But Toga is really interesting. I want to see more people play Toga and pick her up and see how good she is, stuff like that. But here we go, guys. My Ultra Rumble tier list. Boom. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna kind of put them in order for a little bit. I think the most broken character in the game was Tenya. Then probably here. Yeah, that's how it should be. Mount Lady, Toga in front of Deku. Yeah. Mr. Compass. Boom. Yeah. That's how I'd probably be if I had it in order. Y'all let me know if y'all don't agree with some changes. Let's just discuss like how y'all feel about some characters. But like I said, this is just my experience playing the game. These were the characters I felt like changed the game and stuff like that. I could really like go more into detail and line these up. But at top row, that's everything else is like pretty more accurately lined up. But yeah. Thanks for watching the video. If y'all stay to the end, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you hit the sub button because I'm going to be dropping more Ultra Rumble videos. We're probably doing what if Tokoyama was in Ultra Rumble video next, stuff like that. So I'm going to be grabbing some clips later on today. See if I can go ahead and get it out to you today or tomorrow. But like always, make sure y'all stay frosty. Make sure y'all be ready because their release is coming this fall. And I see y'all around the arena, bro. Peace out.